to the world's end.
So welcome everybody to another episode. For this one, we're going to take you on another fat bike tour of one of our beautiful PA state forests. We're heading up to Loyalsock to World's End State Park. If you haven't visited this area before, make sure to check it out at some point throughout the year. It's a fantastic, beautiful area. Plenty of vistas, streams, waterfalls, dirt roads, trails, whole ton to be explored. Before we jump into the video, I'm going to give you a look at the map so you get an idea of where we're at inside the state forest in the World's End State Park area. So here's an overview of the purple lizard map of the area I'm in. So this is just the World's End State Park section. There's a whole lot of other area here, but I parked down here by this little family camping area. It was plowed out nicely, and I came up Mineral Spring Road all the way to Shanerburg, made a left on the Cold Run Road, took in the beautiful vista, and then came back down to the car. There's also another parking area at the end of Shanerburg, which looked like where I might park next time, because you could then get over to High Knob Road, where there's another overlook as well to take in. So starting from the family camping area off of Route 54 in World's End State Park, I made my way up Mineral Springs Road on this beautiful climb. So along with the beautiful day, there were great conditions as well. The trails were freshly groomed, so there was a nice hard-packed surface to ride on.
This climb. What a beautiful climb to start this day off with. Oh, she's still going. I remember there being a waterfall up here in the spring when we were here. Curious if there's a frozen fall now. At the first intersection here, that's Cold Run Road that goes up to the vista. So I'm going to come down that in a little bit. I'm heading up Mineral Spring Road here. So I go up there, I'm going to make a left onto Shingle something or other, and then a left off of that on the Cold Run to wrap me back around to here. Good stuff so far. Very pretty.
After a nice streamside finish to the climb, I made a left turn onto Shanersburg, and the climbing calmed down, but definitely didn't stop.
So I just made my left onto Shanersburg Road, wrapping back around.
At the next intersection on Shanerburg, I made a left onto Cold Run Road, and this was where I had the first descent of the ride.
Whew. First downhill to ride on Cold Run Road. Downhills are cold.
And Cold Run is a beautiful road for sure, as it winds its way along the top of the mountain and occasionally gives you glimpses down into a Loyalsock Canyon, culminating with a beautiful vista. The main attraction on Cold Run Road is the overlook of the Loyalsock Canyon. She's a wower.
The world's end.
After you take in the magnificent view of the Loyalsock Canyon, you have an awesome descent back down to the car, or if you wanted to, you could keep going.
Ooh. Look at this.
So this downhill is just awesome, with the cliffside to your left and the sun and the valley view to your right. You couldn't get any better. When I came back down to Mineral Spring Road, I still had a little bit of time left to ride, so I ended up climbing back up to Shanersburg and looping back around Cold Run again before I bombed back down to the car. That gave me a total of about 15 miles. If you didn't do that loop twice, I would have probably been right around 10, just to give you an idea of that size of that loop. There is a lot more here to be explored, and I definitely plan on going back. I'll explain a little bit more at the end. If you want to stick around, I'll pull up the Snowmobile map and show you where there's also some more stuff up here.
Can't ever all be downhill back to the car. Look at this scene though. Oh my. I got just over 14 miles in of doing that top circle twice. So if you didn't do that, you'd probably be right around 10 or just shy around 9ish. Good drive. So end of the ride here at World's End State Park inside of Loyalsock State Forest. Can't wait to get back here again with snow and the fat bike. We were here a bunch of times with the gravel bikes in the spring and summer already, but I don't know. I'm starting to like winter riding more and more. But I'm supposed to get a warm up this week. If it doesn't warm up too much, probably be back out here next weekend maybe and explore a little bit more than I did today.
So what a ride, what a day, beautiful sunshine and blue skies everywhere. If you watched the last video where we were fat biking on the Snowmobile Trails in Pinchot State Forest up in Thornhurst, you know I made mentions to the PA Snowmobile page that's run by DCNR that gives you up-to-date information on the groomed trails. I also used that website on this occasion to obtain the information that they do groom the trails up at World's End there, so it gave me the confidence I needed to make the drive up that way. Just in case you missed it, I'm going to go back through that website again really quick, and I'm going to show you the bigger map of that area also. So if you're interested in looking for that map, it's a quick search on Google. Just type in PA Snowmobile Trails. Usually the first link that pops up with DCNR. Click on that, and then again it gives you the regions here. So last time we were up in the Pocono and East Central Mountains here at Pinchot State Forest. Promised Land is another good area that's in this one, but for the World's End we were in the North Central Mountains. So if you click on that one, I think it's all the way down the bottom. Yeah. So in this one you can see now, you may want to question going up there now because it says the conditions are only fair. A few bare spots, trails starting to get icy and slushy. So you could use this, like I said, to give you confidence to make the drive or not. But just like the other one, if you click on that, it brings up the map of the area. You can zoom in, do what have you with this. So where I was right here. I parked down the bottom. I came up the canyon. So I was only in this little area for that ride. Originally, I wanted to take the Loyalsock Road over here because I know from the gravel bikes that's a nice long section. But Loyalsock Road kind of looked like it was socked in. Didn't look like there was much traffic on there from snowmobiles or groomers. So I ended up just riding this and sticking in there. The other mention I said was parking at this lot, because then you could do that loop that I did, and then you could come over here to High Knob Road for another nice vista. And it did look like a lot of people are using this as I drove by. So keep this site in your mind for future reference. I said there's other areas in here as well, Rothrock and Baldy, worth checking out also. And like I said, you get the status updates here as well. So I hope you enjoyed just a small snippet of what that area has to offer. Get out there and explore it. Till next time, coffee, cycling, take both. We'll see you out there.
Again, Loyalsock, I will. Look at this.